Welcome back everybody to another video. This time I'm here with this Jeep Wrangler, and this will be the same for 2018 to 2023, maybe beyond, we don't know. But for now, those are the years. And we're gonna do some Rancho adjustable shocks, front and rear. I'm gonna show you step by step, save some money. Don't be paying them shady mechanics for something you can do at your own house. Here's the box they come in. These are the fronts, RS 999063. Here are the rears, RS 999064. When you get the shocks, they're going to be short in the box, and you have to turn this counterclockwise, and that's how they lock them. So the cheap brands have a big ass zip tie. These ones have like an internal locking mechanism, so you could actually squish them again and lock them again. Step one, jack it up and rip the wheels off. For the front shocks, down here we got one 18mm, and then you have to hold the nut on the other side, which is also an 18mm. You're going to need to support the axle here, otherwise there's going to be way too much pressure on these two bolts. Pull this bolt out. Up top, you have to take the wheel well and sort of push it up like this. And then you can get a socket on here. And that also looks like the same exact hardware. Another 18mm. Here in the rear, there's brakes. There's your shock that goes out to the back. And of course they cover the bolt with plastic. Chinese plastic. You're gonna use an 8mm. Remove one there, one here. On the bottom you have a nut on this side and a bolt on this side. So you're going to use two 18mm to remove that. The top of the rear shock has an 18mm, just like the front of the vehicle did. You're going to notice that the shocks are roughly an inch to inch and a half shorter, and that's by design. They want the Rancheros to work with a higher preload on your factory springs, so you're going to have to lift up the axle in order to get these put in. Not a big deal, just wanted to let you know. Start by reinstalling the top bolt, and just get it tight, but don't torque it yet. And then to get this bottom one, when you jack this up, this will actually pull down about an inch. So they have another spring built in here. I don't know exactly how it works, but there's an extra inch of where it gets pulled down. So when you're jacking this up, you pull down on it by hand, and you'll be able to get the bolt in. And then once you get the bolt in, start the nut, and then you can release the pressure on the axle. And now we're going to torque these down. The upper bolt gets torqued down to 20 foot-pounds. The bottom one here gets torqued to 56 foot-pounds. On the rear, you're going to want to torque the top one to 37 foot-pounds, and the bottom one to 56 foot-pounds, just like the front bottom one. Now they have them all in and torqued down. Just lower the car, put your wheels back on, torque those to 100 foot-pounds, and now you can climb Mount Everest. You're welcome. Thanks for coming and checking out another Fat Guy Builds video. Hopefully I saved you some money. Hopefully you're going to sell your Jeep and buy a Bronco. But until then, enjoy. Till next time, wrench on.